first audition that I went to was actually my first job. So it was Barney. I owe a lot to that show because obviously it's what started it.
An adorable 10-year-old Selena Gomez spent 2 seasons with the famous purple dinosaur. Later discovered by the Disney Channel during a nationwide casting search, she was cast in 2007 in the lead role in The Wizards of Waverly Place.
I didn't think that Zeke would break up with you. I think when it comes to my background, it's really, I guess I really didn't know what it meant until I had a fan and a mom came up to me saying, I remember my little girl said that she couldn't ever be as pretty as a movie star because she'd never seen like a teen Latin, you know, who was on like Disney Channel or anything.
I'll tell you one thing right now, heels are a no.
Now that Wizards of Waverly Place has come to an end, Selena has transitioned from the small screen to the big screen. This summer she starred in the romantic comedy Monte Carlo with Leighton Meester and Glee's Corey Monteith. But the 19-year-old keeps grounded with the help of her family.
My mom's just a really, really strong woman. I mean, she's been through so much and she's sacrificed a lot for me. And she continues to be my anchor that keeps me in check. I mean, I don't think I would continue to be the person I am if I didn't have her with me everywhere I went.
Right now, the talented teen is on her first headlining world tour with her band Selena Gomez and The Scene. In June, she released her 3rd album, When the Sun Goes Down, which includes the hit single Who Says, a great anthem for positive self-esteem.
I really love my job and I love acting and my music. Everything is just, it's really important to me.
As if music and acting weren't enough, she also has her own fashion line for juniors. Dream Out Loud by Selena Gomez, sold at Kmart. Here she is modeling her line of clothes. For this teen, all of her hard work comes back to one thing.
My fans mean everything to me. Everything that I do is for them. So they are my fuel, they are my inspiration, and they're my friends.
On being part of the cover of 15LatinasLove. I mean, what a
Thank you. It is. It's an honor. I think actually Latino was one of the first covers that I was ever on. So yeah, I was completely honored. Of course, I love the magazine, and they've always been so supportive of me. So any opportunity I can to do a shoot with them, I'm all for it.
And you have so many fans all over the world. But tell me a little bit specifically what the Latino culture and the Latino fans mean to you, and what have they done for you in your career?
I think when it comes to my background, it's really, I guess I really didn't know what it meant until I had a fan and a mom came up to me saying, I remember my little girl said that she couldn't ever be as pretty as a movie star because she'd never seen like a teen Latin, you know, who was on like Disney Channel or anything, and it really meant a lot to me, and I thought that was special. So they mean a lot to me because I have a totally different connection with them, and I get to have that bond with them, and it's really nice.
What about when you go home? I mean, how connected do you feel to your culture and your heritage? I mean, what are some of the things you do at home that, you know, sort of keep them alive and you know, for you, for your life?
I feel completely connected. Like as soon as I come back, I smell my grandmother's tamales and rice and beans, and it's just like I'm home, and I feel so good. And like my grandma's house has not changed since I was born, and it is just, it's so sweet. It makes me feel so good and comfortable, and like it's just all about being together. I think that's the one thing that is a really, I think, a strong in my heritage. I feel like we're always about family, and we're just always about being together.
Do you cook, or do you things, or?
I can't cook I can't cook like my grandma, but I do try, yeah.
What's your favorite thing to eat or cook? The things that you can cook?
Things that I can cook. Basic things, probably like beans, and I could probably do some of my grandma's salsa with her because that's easy for me.
Tell me about your career, how you first started. I mean, do you remember the moment that you went to your first audition?
Yes. Oh gosh, I remember my first audition absolutely, because the first audition that I went to was actually my first job. So it was Barney, and I was able to do 2 seasons of that show, and then I owe a lot to that show because obviously it's what started it. And once I did that, I was hooked. I just wanted to do everything that had to be in the entertainment.
But you are a triple threat right now. You got TV, you got movies, and you got music. So do you ever take like a step back and just think, oh my goodness, this is my life, this is what I'm doing?
I feel very lucky. I never expect anything. So whenever I get to do wonderful things like touring and get to be a part of a film, it's special to me because I always think of it as my last, if that's a morbid way of saying something nice, and it's very humbling. So I feel very blessed. Every day I feel very thankful.
If you had to do one of those, so could you pick one, or is it you go for the cheap way?
I could pick one, yeah, I could. I mean, right now I love everything, so I'm obsessed with everything that I'm doing. But when I get older and I want to kind of slow down and like have a family or something, I probably want to do just acting.
What do you see yourself in 5 years? I know I don't want to say 10 because I feel like that's so far, but
Yeah.
in the next 5 years, what do you see for you?
I hope to still be doing this, really. I mean, I hope to be talking to you. I hope to do this again. And I don't know, I really love my job and I love acting and my music. Everything is just, it's really important to me.